Okay, so we're getting ready to do chemical bonding with chemistry, and we're going to look at Lewis dot structures right now. So yeah, we'll get to that. So basically for the Lewis dot structure, as for one like carbon, you have, it's in group 4, so it has 4 valence electrons, so you would simply put 4 little dots around the carbon, and that would be the Lewis dot structure for carbon. And we can also do Lewis dot structures for things like molecules like CO2, which is a neutral molecule, and what you'll get is carbon has likes to make 4 bonds because it has 4 valence electrons, and we'll have the 2 oxygens. Carbon likes to be the center atom, and oxygen is in group 6, so let's go ahead and do the Lewis dot structure for oxygen over here. Oxygen's in group 6, so it'll have 6 valence electrons, and so we'll just, or I'm sorry, it's in group 6, so it'll have 2 lone pairs and 2 valence electrons. So oxygen likes to form 2 bonds. And over here on the CO2, we'll just put CO2 up here, so we know what we're drawing over here. And we'll have a bond here, a bond here, and so carbon likes to make 4 bonds, and right here it has 2. So we know that this is not a neutral atom. So to make it a neutral atom, we have to do this equation that I like to do, where I give each one of these atoms an octet. So we'll say this center atom has 8, and these 2 on the sides have 6 because they're sharing an electron in the middle. So my equation is I do 6 times 2, which is 12, plus 8 for the carbon in the middle, and that gives you 20 total electrons if you give everything an octet. And then I like to subtract the number of valence electrons. So we know that this has 6, this has 6, and this has 4. So 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 6 is 16. And then the equation is divide by 2, and that equals, you'll have 4 over 2, and that equals 2. So you'll have 2 double bonds in this. So when we put the double bond here, we can see that now we have oxygen, which likes to form 2 bonds, forming 2 bonds. This oxygen over here that likes to form 2 bonds, forming 2 bonds. And this carbon in the middle here that likes to form 4 bonds, forming 4 bonds. So that makes your neutral molecule. And we'll go ahead and draw in the lone pairs here for oxygen. And that's it. And we'll finish this up in class. Thanks. See you.